The advantages are it's pretty handy. You can pick it up easily using this handle. Best is if you can fold it, then it can be picked up easily. Else, with uh, it's open, I think it's off balance and it goes behind. But if you are basically uh, folding it and then basically you are trying to lift it, then it's easy. Or else you can just lift it like this. The holder of the grass is pretty good. The basket, you can just put it, slide it inside, and it goes like this, and it comes off pretty easily. Grass doesn't flows around the place here and there. One good thing is the blade. So basically, if you see, it's a steel blade. I'm not wearing any gloves, so I'll not try to rotate it because I might cut my hand. But it is a steel blade, so you don't worry about the small rocks or some wood that is lying around. It won't break. So all in all, I think it is pretty handy. The only disadvantage I'll say is that for the edges or for the boundary, probably you need a trimmer because it doesn't reaches there. Otherwise, it does a good job on an uneven lawn as well as on an even lawn. So you can uh, basically go for it in case you have a uneven lawn. And as you see, the length of the wire is pretty good um, for a medium-sized lawn. Otherwise, probably you'll have to go for an extension if the lawn is very big. So yeah, it's a decent machine. I've used it for almost a year, at least 7 or 8 times since the last summer. No issues until now. If you see, in order to start, there is this press button, orange button on the top. So whenever you want to on it, you just uh, pull the lever, the orange lever, and then just press, and it will start. Yeah, so if you are looking for a decent mower under 100 pounds, that is how I got it. The price goes up and down quite a bit. So if you really want to buy it, just keep it in your cart and then wait for the price to go down. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to show you the lawn before we start mowing and after. So watch the video till the end. And I'm going to use the setting which is going to cut the grass to the minimum. So I'm going to use the lowest possible setting on the lawnmower. Ideally, I would advise to mow on a warm, sunny day. Despite was no rain last night, I think the grass was pretty wet. So if you can see, it's all wet and lot of grass has basically deposited in the base of the mower, and that's typically not good. But because today was Sunday and I wanted to do it, so I had to do it. But otherwise, I would say try to do it on a warm sunny day when the grass is absolutely dry, so you will not have to scrape off all the grass basically through your hands. And make sure if you are doing that you are wearing some gloves because the blade can be pretty sharp. So don't forget to wear some gloves before you start doing anything with the mower. Otherwise, as you see, the blade is steel blade, so even if it hit the rocks, right, you can see the scrapes. So it didn't break, and despite fighting with the rocks and then some of the wood that was there in the garden, if it would have been a plastic blade, I think you could imagine what could have happened with the blade, right? So in a way, this is good that it has a steel blade rather than having a plastic one.
Get the ball! You touching me. Let's these one. Papa is the big dinosaur.